Hello guys, today we will discuss on the topic polynomials. As in my previous videos I have completed the chapter 1, that is Introduction to Number System. So a series of this mathematics book NCERT in class 9th is continuing, and in this continuation the second chapter named Polynomials is being started today. So it is first video on this topic. As in your previous classes you have studied about algebraic expressions. So the algebraic expressions, how can be said, or which algebraic expression is said to be as polynomials, or what is specification of polynomials, its uses, its applications. But as you know, I am trying to bind myself only for this class 9th, so I will limit myself up to that only, and in that case I am starting the definition of polynomial with the help of algebraic expressions. As you know, this type of algebraic expression 2x minus x minus 15x square, so you can take like that. In this expression, this 2 is called constant, right? And this x is called variable. As the name suggests, constant means fix, a term which has a fixed value, that is called constant. Variable means change. In a particular situation, in a particular problem where you are using these type of expressions, you can clearly say that a constant in that situation does not change its value, that is fixed, but a variable changes its value, means keep changing. So this type of expression can be said as term. What you said? The word uses here is term. Term means there may be a constant multiplied with a variable. So you can say, or you can define the term as constant multiply variable, right? Constant multiply variable is equal to term. This term, you can give it another name, nomial. So if you break the word polynomial, poly plus nomial, then what does poly mean? Poly means many, more than one, you can say more than one. And nomial means terms. So if any expression, any algebraic expression having many terms can be said polynomial. But these words cannot justify the definition of polynomial. We need more. What we need more? As I said, variable, the power of variable. You can use exponent, because power and exponents are near about same meaning. So when you define a polynomial, you need some condition on the variable side. What would be the condition? The condition is that power of variable must be non-negative integer. Non-negative integer, also you can call it whole number, means a term or a nomial containing variable must have power as whole number. The first condition. The second condition, there should be no variable. There should be no variable in denominator. Right? There should be no variable in denominator. Now, if I combine all the above words, we can get the definition of polynomial. So, what would be definition? A polynomial an algebraic expression having or containing variables having exponent as whole number. Exponent having exponent as whole number is called polynomial. For example, a n xn, a n minus 1 xn minus 1, a n minus 2 xn minus 2, and so on, and this last term is a naught. This type of algebraic expression can be said polynomial. So, as I use word many terms, but in definition I did not use it. Why? The question arises whether a single term can be said polynomial? I think yes. How? If you have this type of expression, is this expression called polynomial? Yes. How? As you know, it has just one term, but you can make more than one terms. How? 0 power xn, 0 into xn minus 1, and so on, 2 into x1, and last only 0. So you can express this term in this form, and this form contains more than one term, so it is polynomial. So matter is not whether it contains one or two terms. The question is whether that one term, single term, is convertible into many terms or not. So the word polynomial justifies itself with having just only one term in this way, right? I think definition of this polynomial is clear, and but if you have any doubt you can ask me by going in comment box. Also please subscribe our channel so that we get inspiration from your side to put more and more videos on mathematics. Also like our videos and click on icons, bell icons, so that you may get notification of our new videos to you, right? As you know, this type of expression has only one variable, so you can limit this definition to a polynomial of one variable. So can this be used to define a polynomial having more variables? Yes. A polynomial having 2 variables, 3 variables, and more than 2, 3, 4 variables. But this is beyond the scope of this book and this class. So I am just taking the polynomials having just one variable. So don't get confused of the word one variable or two variables. Okay. In this expression also, this term is constant, this term is variable, this term is constant, this term is variable. So this constant term is also called coefficient. Coefficient of x. This constant term is called coefficient of the multiplied variable, and this coefficient is not bounded as the power of variable is bounded in this definition. This coefficient may be any number, real number, rational number, any number as you can think, but power of variable is bounded by the whole number, non-negative integer. Also, can you say 3xy minus 2? This is one variable, this is another variable, means two variables. Is this polynomial? No. Why? Because power of variable is negative. So this is not polynomial. Again, is this polynomial? Not polynomial. Why? Because it has variable in its denominator. It has variable in denominator. So not polynomial. Root 2x 4 plus 4 by 5 x 3 is polynomial. Yes, polynomial. As I told, this coefficient may be any number. We have just put our mind on the exponent of variable, on the power of variable. So this power must be a positive integer including 0. Yes, you can word you can use the word like as you say root 3. Is it polynomial? Yes. Why? Because it can be written as root 3 power x 0. This is polynomial. Right? I have given 4 examples to show what is polynomial or what is not polynomial. So I think you have clearly understand what type of algebraic expression is said to be polynomial. So clear, there must be no doubt about any point. If you have any doubt, you can share that doubt in the comment box with us and I will try to clear it. So next topic, you say any expression, algebraic expression x cube 4x5 7x2 ax square plus b. This is polynomial. Okay, but we must write any expression in its standard form. What is standard form? That write first the maximum power. What is maximum power of this term in this expression? That is 4x5. 4x5. Next less x cube. Then square. And then constant. Means each term have powers in descending way, right? First term must have the highest power, the second one must have the less power, and in this continuation the descending powers, or you can use the word other way around in ascending power. both are called standard form. So you must use standard form of any polynomial or any algebraic expression, right? Now come to the degree of polynomial. Degree of polynomial. I will use short poly rather polynomial, so be okay to that point. What is degree of polynomial? The highest power of any term containing in that expression is called degree. Means in the above expressions you can say here degree of this polynomial is 5. Why 5? Because highest power in this expression is 5, so it is called degree of that polynomial. I think clear? Again, classification. Means type of polynomials. How do you classify them? I will use this type of comparison because classification can be made on the base of terms and on the base of degree. Means we can classify polynomial on the base of terms or on the base of degrees. First, if a polynomial containing just one term, this is called mononomial. What is called mononomial? Right? Mononomial. Second, if it has two terms, then it is called binomial. Bi means two, right? And if it has three terms, it can be said trinomial. So the base of classification is the word term. Any polynomial containing number of terms can be classified as, or you can give these polynomials the name, a specific name, monomial, binomial or trinomial and so on. And on the base of degrees, if a polynomial has degrees, means first you can say if it has degree 0. What is this? 0. This is called constant polynomial. Constant polynomial. Okay. It contains just terms which have no variable. You can say, for example, a. This a can be written as ax0. So what is degree of this polynomial? 0. Right? So this is called constant polynomial. B means second linear polynomial. What is called linear polynomials? If it has degree 1. Any polynomial having degree 1 is called linear polynomial, right? The word linear is used for this type of polynomial. For example, you can say ax plus b. Here, what is its degree? Maximum degree is 1. So, it is linear. Second, quadratic polynomial. If it has degree 2, and example of this type of polynomial is, you can use as ax square plus bx plus c. This is quadratic polynomial, right? 3, cubic polynomial. If it has degree 3, so it is associated with a cubic, ax cube, bx square, cx plus d. And you can use or as the expression a, b, c, d as constant terms and x, y, z, t as variable terms. In most cases, I will also use in this way. Another, you can say biquadratic polynomial. If it has degree 4, so you can make a list of these type of polynomials, and also you can remember with the help of these terms or these degrees. This is the process of classification. Another, you can say you have a zero polynomial. What is zero polynomial? It is zero, just zero, because this zero can be written as 0x0, and also you can make it a very long way, or a term having its constant 0 or its multiplier 0, or I will use it a polynomial of this type of an xn, an minus 1 xn minus 1, and a naught is said to be zero polynomial if all its coefficients, as I have used, all are 0. Okay, so a polynomial containing all terms as 0 is called a zero polynomial. And also degree of this polynomial is not defined. Point to be noted, the degree of zero polynomial is not defined. Okay, so I have classified and clearly defines every point what is a polynomial and what are its types. So according to syllabus of this book, all these points are completed here, and now we can use, or we can come to the exercise 2.1, having 5 questions, and I will try to solve them. The first question is, which of the following expressions are polynomial in one variable and which are not? So in these given questions, all are polynomials, but we have to define whether it is of one variable or two variable, or not of one variable. As in these expressions, x is only variable. X is only variable, so it is polynomial of one variable, right? Now you can take another one, that is fifth part of this question, y power 16 and t power 30. As you see, this expression has two variables. How many variables? Two variables, y and t. So cannot say a polynomial having one variable. Now come to the question number 2. Write the coefficient of x square in the expressions. The expression is 2 plus x square plus x. Here we have to find coefficient of x square. What is coefficient of x square? As we see here, it has no multiplier, and any term, if you have like this, then as I have told, this is coefficient and this is variable, but here it has no multiplier like this. So every term you can write it as 1 into, because if we multiply a value by 1, then value does not change. So here coefficient of x square is 1. Okay, this is the answer. Clear? Now you can take fourth part, and in this expression we have to find coefficient of x square. As we see here, term x square is not available, but we can make it as 0 into x square root 2 into x minus 1, and so coefficient of x square is 0. Clear? So if a term is absent of which we have to find the coefficient, then its coefficient would be 0, always 0. Now come to the question number 3. Give one example each of a binomial of degree 35 and a monomial of degree 100. Binomial of degree 35. Binomial of degree 35. Binomial means two terms. Okay, and degree 35 means, give an example of this expression. We have take just two terms and one of highest power of the term must be 35. So you can take this type of expression ax 35 and bx 20 means other term having variable of power less than 35. So you can take this example as. And another mononomial of degree 100. Mononomial of degree 100. And you can give example of this expression as ax power 100. Mononomial mean just one term having power 100. So you can take this type of example for this expression. Now come to the question number 4. Write the degree of each of the polynomial. The first part of this is as 5x cube 4x square plus 7x. As I have defined what is degree. Degree of given polynomial is highest power. Okay, what is highest power of a variable? What is that? That is 3. So answer is 3, right? As you know, very easy questions. Third part of this question is 5t minus root 7. Is this polynomial? Yes, because we know the power of exponent must be whole number. Coefficient may be any number. So root 7, from this root 7, do not get confused. Okay, so degree of this polynomial is just 1. Okay, highest power of t is 1. Now come to the question number 5. Classify the following as linear quadratic cubic polynomials. Means we have to classify them as the basis of terms. As you know, this expression has two terms. How many terms? Two terms. So what would you give? What would you name this expression? Binomial. Okay, as it has only two terms. So you can take more example on this. You can take sixth point, that is having t square, as it contains one term only, so it is called mononomial. Okay, very easy exercise, very easy questions. So I think you have understand all this, and again I request you, if you have yet not subscribed our channel, you can do that, so that we may get inspiration from your side and put more and more videos on this topic, on this subject, so that you may clear all your doubts. Here you see it has three terms, and so it is called trinomial. Right? Exercise complete. So thank you. Okay.